Yeah, I had no problems breastfeeding either too, apart from initially with Emily, just because it was also new to us, but we had a lot of support at birth care from the midwives. I find it, I mean, it's the most important thing one of the most important things you can do for your children, for your babies, if you can do it. And I find it very, it's just time spent with you and your baby together. It's just a great way to bond as well. And she enjoys it. I enjoy it.
With Dana, breastfeeding was awful. My boobs were huge. They were the size of watermelons and they were rock hard. With breastfeeding Jaden, it was so much easier this time. I knew what my problems were last time with engorged breasts, so I asked my midwife for help, and she came back with the solution of putting cold flannels on when I wasn't breastfeeding, and warm flannels on when I was breastfeeding, and that helped with the swelling in my breasts, and it helped that he could latch on because there was something to latch on. The key for breastfeeding, and if you have any problems, is to ask for help.
Establishing breastfeeding was quite a challenge. It did require lots of perseverance. I had incredibly sore boobs, which they sort of tell you about in the classes, but not quite as bad as it's going to be. With the breastfeeding, I guess Paul was really supportive, and I think that saw me through probably some of the hardest times. He kept telling me that I was doing a great job, and getting me hot flannels when I needed them for really sore boobs, and just stroking my forehead if I was really upset, and just making it as easy as he could possibly make it, because really there was not much more he could do. And just really backing me up when I found it hard, just encouraging, and I'm sure that has meant that I'm still doing it now.
Because I found breastfeeding hard, I got my midwife to help me out. She came over every day. And once I learned how to latch baby on, my nipples started to heal and everything went fine. And when I was breastfeeding properly, it wasn't sore and it was a whole lot easier, and you could just relax. And it was really good because you're feeding your baby and you're breastfeeding, and it's time where you can relax and enjoy each other's company and just get to know your baby, I guess. And it's a good bonding. It's a good way of bonding with your baby.